If you were given the chance to spend 60 days alone in a room with a beautiful woman for $6 million, would you take it? I thought I would until I realized what the rules actually were. No internet, no entertainment, just one bed for the two of us, and the only thing we could consume was this awful nutrient liquid provided by the organizers. Worst of all, we had to finish the game together. If either of us quit, even if the other made it to the end, the payout dropped to just $1 million. The moment I pressed the red start button, the countdown began. All I could think about was the $6 million waiting at the end. Ellie and I were hyped, we were cheering, already talking about what we'd do with the money and imagining our future. At first, everything felt new and kind of exciting, but that didn't last. Every night, the lights shut off at a fixed time, forcing us to sleep. At sunrise, we were woken up right on schedule, no sleeping in. And that nutrient drink? It tasted horrible, but we had no choice except to force it down every single day. Ellie tried meditating to pass the time, while I kept myself going with workouts. When the boredom got unbearable, we'd come up with little games, but even then, time dragged like crazy. We somehow made it to day 29, but by then, we were both on the edge of breaking. One day, I just couldn't take it anymore. I walked up to the door, ready to leave. I told Ellie I didn't even want the $6 million anymore. She stopped me immediately, calling me out for giving up, reminding me we'd already made it 29 days. If we quit now, everything we'd been through would be for nothing. I stayed. That day, I just sat in the corner, zoning out. Then I remembered something the organizers had said. Before the game started, we had 3 chances during the 50 days to buy a mystery box, each costing $500,000. Without telling Ellie, I bought one. When I opened it, I couldn't help but laugh. It was just a crayon. But honestly, I wasn't disappointed. I've always liked drawing, and now I had nothing but time. So I started drawing all over the walls. For the first time, the room didn't feel so dead, it actually felt a little alive. Of course, the crayon ran out pretty quickly, and just like that, we were back to facing the same long, painful days. Then, one morning, everything changed. Ellie walked into the bathroom and froze. A handgun had somehow appeared out of nowhere. We were both freaked out, worried it might go off accidentally, so we agreed to leave it in the sink and not touch it. A few more boring days passed, until suddenly, the projector in the middle of the room turned on. It played separate videos for each of us. After watching them, something shifted. We started looking at each other differently, suspicious and angry.